don't anticipate bringing the plane back for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't either. All right, so then we're off to Hicks today. Do you want to fly first in the dark? You want me to fly first in the dark?
Why don't you just take off first in the dark?
Okay.
And,
All right, so you're going to be good getting out of Hicks then?
Oh, yeah. I've been in Hicks many times.
Yeah,
Cool.
Georgetown Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1147. Zulu.
Georgetown traffic, Saratoga, November 1861 Hotel is taxiing Alpha for full-length departure with a run-up at the end of 36, Georgetown.
Prop,
Make sure full forward, prompt full forward.
throttle, magnetos,
2000. Right magneto is 60.
oil temp,
Left magneto is 50. Oil temperature and oil pressure both in the green check.
air conditioning
Air
is
conditioning is
off.
off. Alright, flaps are set. Trim is set. Fuel pump is on. Flight controls are... Alright, we're ready to go. Briefing. So we're going to depart runway 36. We're going to take full length. We are going to call out. We should be at 55 knots by the 1,000 foot marker. We're going to call that out. That'll be our rejected takeoff. Indication anything under 55, we're not producing enough power to take off, we will reject and we will get off the runway at Delta. If we continue the departure, we will rotate at about 75 knots, get up off the ground. Our alternate landing spot is straight ahead. There's a field directly off the end of this runway to the right that we know pretty well, and that would be if we had any engine issues. We will not do a 180 unless we're at least 1,000 feet above the ground. If we're 1,000 feet above the ground, we'll do a 180, come back and land. We have calm winds, we'd land on 1.8. If not, we will be in that field. Any issues along the way, fire extinguisher is located directly behind mine and Mark's seat if we have any in-flight fires. And you know how to operate the door, everybody's good, seatbelts are on. Any questions? Nope. Alright, cool.
Fuel pump is on.
Fuel pump is on, landing light is on, make sure set, prop full forward. Doors, seals are good. Oh, cow flaps are open, set. Trim tab is good. Alternate air is good, magnetos are both on. Alright, we're ready to go, boys and girls. And when I say girls, that was referring to you. Georgetown traffic, Saratoga, November 1861 Hotel is departing runway 36 to the north, full length, Georgetown. Alright, we are clear to the left. Nothing on the runway.
There's a plane 1,400 feet above us to the right. Looks like it's coming into the pattern.
Alright, engine instruments are in the green. Here we go, we're looking for 55 at the 1,000 foot marker. Everything is in the green.
45.
There's 55 at 1,000, we're good to go. Engine instruments remain
65.
in the green.
75.
And let's get out of here. Positive rate. Gears up. Flaps retract. There's our rejected field. Georgetown traffic, Saratoga 1861 Hotels departing the area to the north today. Man, it's going to be a pretty day.
Yep. We're out of the class Delta airspace.
Good morning. Piper Saratoga, PA-46, request VFR flight following just off Georgetown. Going to Tango 67, 3,500 feet, 5.5 miles to the north. So, we are purchasing a 1987 Malibu PA-46. It's currently at Midwest Malibu. Just came out of its annual. The seller has some airworthiness squawks, so the contract deal was that the seller would be responsible for any airworthiness issues. We'd be responsible for anything else. So the plane, we did an annual at the pre-buy essentially. So the plane's coming out of annual. It's got some previous owner, or I guess current owner until we close it today, squawks that they're taking care of. We're going up to, right now we're on our way to Hicks Airfield, which has a cool little breakfast joint on the airfield. We're going to stop, have breakfast along the way, eat breakfast, take back off, head up to Wichita. We'll land there, look at the plane, check out everything, talk to the mechanic, go through it, verify all the logbooks in person, verify that, all the condition and everything on the plane in person, and if everything is good, release the funds from escrow, from Aerotitle, and close on the plane. And then we're gonna high five and celebrate, be super excited, and then fly back to Austin tonight, and then wait for the plane to come to be done with all of its airworthiness squawks from the current owner, and then we'll get a transition pilot to fly down with us, give us a little bit of instruction along the way, and bring it home. Typical mission for us, aside from the fun stuff we do with Mark, is, like I said, Nashville, Denver, Atlanta, and then all throughout Texas. So Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Port Aransas. We go to the beach a lot.
Do we have like 30 knots headwind right now?
Yeah, 31 at 350, which is terrible.
Terrible.
At this speed, instead of breakfast, we'll have lunch.
Dude, this is terrible. And we got 155 true.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah,
130 over the ground, like 30 knot headwind.
I told you we had a huge headwind on the way there.
Yeah, that's terrible. You remember the days of, like, what was the first plane you soloed in?
A 152 or 150.
Do you remember when flying like 100 knots was like really cool?
I flew all over the country at 100 knots.
Did
It didn't
you?
bother me. No.
Really?
No, it's just enjoyed the flight more.
Really?
Yeah.
Just longer sitting around in a 150?
No, it was in a 172. I did that also.
Oh. What a 172 flight, like a 120, right?
Yeah.
No, I had
Plus or minus?
I had the Continental 145 engine in there.
Okay. So,
my ground speed was
105.
about 105 knots I flew at.
So, you sold in a 150 or 152? Did they even make 152s in 1905?
I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was, either 150 or 152.
Where did you solo?
It was either in New York or in the Dallas area.
So, you sold out there. How old were you?
Well, I used to always go up with somebody. Very rarely did I go up by myself for the first, for a long time, 10 years at least.
So
I didn't, start really flying seriously until around mid-80s, I guess.
So, what was your favorite plane? Because you had a 177 too, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a Cardinal RG.
Oh, the
But you loved your
Well,
Bonanza most, right?
Yeah, I like the Bonanza the best. I also like the flying a 182.
Why?
It was a good, useful plane. It had a lot of payload, and you went about 135 knots in that. The Cardinal, we did about 130 knots.
Really?
And in my Bonanza, we did about 140 knots, burning about 8.5 gallons.
That is pretty good. I like this guy. It's my favorite plane. For sure.
Well, and Sue, you get the other plane down.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I mean, I've kind of been thinking about that. Like, is it for fun stuff, like just going to Fredericksburg and little quick trips? I still think this will be more easy to deal with.
Well, it'll be easier to get
Yeah.
to.
This is our 1977 Piper PA-46 300 R. So it's retractable gear, straight tail lance. It's got about 4,000 hours on the airframe, a little over 1,200 hours on the engine. Lycoming IO 540. Very well equipped plane. I think that was kind of the reason that we wanted it. It had a really good avionics instrumentation package. So G5, and then we have a G3X. Is it G3XI Touch, 750XI, Garmin 345, and then it's got the GFC 500, and then a fully integrated Garmin 275 for our co-pilot instrumentation. It does have door seals on it. And then it's equipped with the Smart Glide function from Garmin, which works really, really, really well. Not necessarily don't like, but one thing that I think that we've been trying to focus on is that we still want to fly. And so this can become extremely focus-oriented, where you spend a bunch of time looking at this and playing with all the buttons and looking at all the charts, and sometimes you just kind of forget to look outside and fly the airplane and enjoy that. So we work on that, but it is a really cool suite. It fits kind of our missions pretty consistently. except for the long trips like Nashville, Denver, Iceland. It's not good for that. I mean, it'd be okay for it, but it would not be fun. Maybe when we go, we'll have like a nice marine layer that'll be down below that we won't see and know that there's water down there that's icy cold. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, we're going to know that there's water down there. As soon as we leave, past land, the Angel will run rough. You'll be grabbing for the life raft. Just remember, don't pull the tag on your life preserver inside the plane.
Until you get out of the plane.
Until you get out. And make sure you get everything set up in the life raft for me for when I get out.
I will. I'll make sure I'll get you a little cocktail ready. And,
that's right.
You know, maybe a little charcuterie board, lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I'm here for. Just
Definitely.
to make sure that is comfortable for you. Wouldn't have it any other way.
A lot of swimming pools down here.
Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, power, lights, and seatbelts.
I don't have verification of gear down yet.
500.
3 greens.
3 greens.
Hicks traffic, Saratoga 61 Hotel, 1 mile, final straight in, full stop 32, Hicks.
Airspeed is good.
Confirming 3 greens.
Five. And they're open, supposedly.
Hicks traffic, Saratoga 61 Hotel is clear 32 at the end. Cool. Alright, avionics off, VFR.
We're in Hicks Airfield, and we're going to have a little bit of breakfast right now. Am I being too quick? Okay.
Huh? Are you being too, probably, whatever you're doing is probably too much.
That's too hard a decision for the 4 of us. You got 4 pilots, 8 opinions. It's either going to be the coach. I'm seeing if there's something smaller.
What'd you get?
Let's see, there's scrambled eggs, bacon, and home fries.
Dude,
I think we should do.
I was gonna say, do you need more salt? Are you okay?
Well, I was interrupted, and I didn't realize what I had.
Welcome to Hicks, man. What's the name of this place? It's always good. It's definitely kind of a greasy spoon. but it's
Tango
always
67.
good. Tango 67.
And this is Wing It.
I think so.
We're going to a gas station to pick up some sunglasses for Justin.
Let's just show it's fine.
We forgot my sunglasses, so I've got to buy some. Like, this is the adventure of flying cross country. When you forget your sunglasses, you got to find some cheap stuff at Walmart. All right, that'll work. Let's do it. Non-polarized, ready to go.
What happened? We're looking for our pickup.
Did he leave us?
I don't blame him.
Well, it may be easy to walk back almost.
Easier to get Congress to enact a law than to get an Uber driver.
Let me see how cool they look.
They look good.
Hey, they look pretty
I
good.
mean, they're not bad for. They're not polarized. They're Walmart. It's like $12.
Yeah, but they look good.
Yeah, Hicks Airfield, Fort Worth, and we're leaving here. We're going to Hutchinson, Kansas, where Midwest Malibu is, and where our new PA-46 is just finishing annual. So we're gonna pre-flight, go to the bathroom, and get the heck out of here. Hey, is there anything I can get for you? Do you want me to like bring anything? You need a drink or in-cabin service or anything? I'll just do all this while you don't. We usually will just switch off. Give each person a chance to fly. He doesn't really like to fly when it's dark, so when we left this morning and it was dark, he kind of likes, it's better for him if I do that. And then it's nice and bright, weather's clear and good, so good time for him to take over.
Hicks traffic, Seneca.
Are you a Seneca now?
Saratoga, a 1861 hotel is taxiing for 32 Hicks. Instruments are good.
Here's the instruments are in the green. RPM is full, manifold pressure is full.
Feet off the brakes.
Airspeed is alive. There's 40, 45. There's 55 before we hit the guys. That's good. There's 60, 75. Let's go.
We're going.
Positive rate, gear up. Hicks traffic, Saratoga 161 hotels departing the area straight out to the north, currently climbing through 1,500 feet. We'll be out of traffic pattern here in a minute.
Have you guys seen the movie Tornado, what's it called, Twisters too?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I mean, you saw it or you actually have the whole movie?
No, I saw it in the movies.
Oh, you went and saw Twister 2 in the movies?
Yes.
Did you really?
On the big screen.
I haven't been to a movie theater in years.
Normally I watch everything at home.
Yeah, I do too, because you can just pay like, you know, $9 or whatever. It's
No, that's not the reason.
Why?
Go to the restroom. Pause and go to the restroom.
No, that's a valid point. You get your lunch, or you get your popcorn, your lunch, whatever. What a pretty day.
It is.
It's beautiful.
I told you that it will be like the perfect day to fly. Everything was smoother, like a super nice high pressure system.
Now, you notice the way Jerry is taking credit for the weather being good.
No, I did. I already
because
know.
he said it was going to be good.
Gear down, Mark.
What'd you say?
Said gear down, Mark.
Yeah, gear down. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a bug at this altitude.
I know.
Dude, what?
How do you feel about getting this plane?
Oh, I feel great about getting the plane. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Good.
It's going to open up a lot more places to go to in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Not burning really that much more fuel.
I agree. What are you most looking forward to?
Not having to use oxygen
Yeah.
at 10,009 or 8,000 feet for me.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. I'm looking forward to just being out of the bumps. You know, I'm looking forward to just being above that that weird layer that always ends up in Texas around 12 to 15,000. Which are you starting to like dig all the automation, or?
Yeah, I'm following it a lot better than I used to.
I do like that all of the systems are going to be nearly identical. It's going to make it.
That's going to be easier.
Yeah,
yes.
it's going to be so much easier. Man, there's a whole lot of nothing out here.
Can you imagine that land rush in 1890
No.
in Oklahoma?
Well, and I also am like, what makes people be like, we're just going to stop right here? This looks great. You know what I mean?
Crazy amount of aircraft.
Like there's nothing here. There's not a tree for
4 digits, then it's a
hundreds of miles. Well, I mean, there's bushes, but not trees.
Saratoga 8161 Hotel Hutchinson Tower, make straight in runway 35.
Straight in for runway 35 for Saratoga 61 Hotel. When is he going to tell me that we don't have our gear down?
Probably. I think it's coming.
I think it's
I'm
coming.
going to get him a shirt that says gear down. 3 greens. All right, so gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, power, lights.
Yep.
And everyone has their seatbelts on. Yes?
Yep.
Seatbelt check.
Yep, both check.
Good, good. Perfectly on the glide path.
500.
Altimeter 2900.
All right, there's your minimums.
DME.
Autopilot off. Do you want your second notch or not?
Give me a second notch.
Second notch coming in. Just call for the third if you want it.
A little bumpy.
Yep.
Give me a third notch.
Third notch coming in. Confirming 3 greens. Everything is set. Nothing on the runway. Good to go. Oh, man, that was pretty. I will take that any day.
Yep.
Hutchinson Tower, Saratoga 61 Hotel is going to Midwest Malibu.
Saratoga 61 Hotel, turn left on runway 31, taxi to Midwest Malibu.
That one over there, right?
Yeah, we're just going to park right here, though.
What do you think, Mark?
I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous too.
What do you think about the paint job?
I think the paint job looks really, you know, it
Looks
similar.
familiar, doesn't it?
I told you when I saw it, I feel like it's just
think it
missing a
looks like
logo
that
right
one out
there. And
there.
that's
No, the logo's already been ordered. The logo's coming.
And this one's got 4 blades.
it. Yeah, it's at 4 blades.
Oh, wow, 4 blades.
No, yeah, we'll put a couple cars in front of them.
Yeah.
Take a drone aerial video.
I think there's a lot. It's very comfortable. I think it's wider than Saratoga over there.
A little more
And
legroom.
I think our wives are really going to enjoy this particular one. Let's see if I can get to the front. We're sitting in a PA-46 serial N number 840 Delta.
Awesome.
And this is the new plane that Trinity Constructors is getting.
What do you think? Give me your first thoughts.
And my first thoughts of it is, the back is really great for the passengers. And right now, if I was 5 inches shorter, it would be okay. It just makes it a little bit tighter for my knees up in the front, to be quite honest. But it's doable. It's going to take some learning how to get into the front seat. There's different techniques for getting in here, and just learning that. And Jerry was able to get the seat to go back an additional inch, which makes a big difference. But the cockpit is really well done. It's got a lot of instruments on here. It's got weather radar in here also. So let's do this. Let's turn this all on.
Terrain, system test, okay.
Right now. So if there was weather radar, weather up there, it would pop up on the screen automatically.
That's exciting.
And give us ways of navigation, left or right if we have to go. And I'll definitely stay at least a minimum of 20 miles away. And then of course it's got the icing boots on it, on the wings and on the prop. And right now it's just, learning to go through all the new equipment in here that it has for pressurization that's on here, because this will go up to 25,000. I'm excited about this.
520 engine is a lot more finicky. Another thing with the 520 engine, if you get it too lean, it'll do a lean pop on you.
Okay.
It'll scare the shit out of you.
Really?
You'll be cruising along and all of a sudden it'll go BAM!
Well, that sounds like a blast. Did you get that on tape? Yay! Can't wait for that.
And the other thing is, and this is
Bang! As you're flying along. Yeah, I guess super exciting. I can't wait.
I don't know anything about Texas top. You want to get to the lane pretty quickly, but also, your first 2 or 3 times doing it, you're going to be slow because you're trying to figure it out. If you go too fast, you're going to shut it off, but that's okay. They always turn right back on.
Oh yeah.
You just push the mixture
right after they
forward
bang. Did you hear about that? It stops, turns back on, bangs, and then you go down. Oh yeah, please, yeah, so we can talk to him and tell him thank you, and we'll go out.
Because when he's like, he texted me, he's like, damn, we closed.
Why did he not believe that?
Oh no, he's a little sad,
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, in some ways, he's like, if you don't get it, I'm just gonna come pick it up.
Well, tell him he can buy it back.
Yeah,
it's only a 10% increase. So.
Right, deal.
We just had it annual. It's ready to go. The interior is gonna be fixed. I'm gonna call and tell him 10%.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you. So, Jerry Lynn is our corporate pilot. We own a construction company with offices throughout kind of the South, mostly throughout Texas, but Nashville and Atlanta, and we fly a lot. So, up until we hired Jerry, I was the only certified pilot in the company, and so I was doing all my own trips, plus family trips, plus employee trips, plus client trips. And after my accident a couple years ago, I kind of made a decision not to fly single pilot anymore, and so we decided to hire a corporate pilot. We found Jerry, came from ATP, and he was looking for a jump. I guess not to the airlines. You didn't want to go to the airlines, right?
I mean, initially, definitely. Everyone go to ATP, goes to those kind of bigger flight schools. A lot of them want to go straight to the airlines, and which actually the whole industry and all the atmosphere just feels like you're gonna push into there. And if you tell anyone that you're not looking for airlines, they'll be like, "What? are you thinking about? But overall, I'm here right now. I'm starting changing my mind to airlines, to be honest.
Because we're cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's some states like the money cannot buy the things for happiness. Once you reach a certain point, the extra money doesn't buy you extra happiness anymore. And I feel like having this kind of corporate with Justin, and then it's really nice, and you can experience way much more, and then the flexibility and lots of things as well. It's just way much better, especially like if you want to go through an airline, it's going to be a long step to go before you actually reach there. So I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy that, and thanks for getting to be here.
So single engine, CFII, commercial rated?
Yep.
Perfect. No multi-engine though, right?
I have multi-engine, but no multi-engine instructor.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So that's right. So if we bought a twin, you can fly it, you just can't instruct in it.
Yeah.
So the nice thing for us is that I can continue instructing with Jerry. He can instruct other employees who maybe want to learn to fly.
Yep.
And then with Mark, who is already over there. Hey, wave! Who's already over there in the plane already. When I can't go fly with Mark, Jerry can, and so it's worked out really well. So great hire. We're glad to have him. But yeah, I'm sure there's some people like, who's that dude in the back? And none of us can understand what he says either. So if you're struggling with that, same boat.
We ready to go home, Mark?
Huh?
We ready to go home?
Saratoga 1861 Hotel Hutchinson Tower, runway 35, clear for takeoff, and just stand by for that turn. Now they do have traffic inbound for 31.
All right, throttle in. Feet off the brakes, 1 notch flaps, trim is set. Make sure set, power is set. We are set. Airspeed is alive. There is 45. There is 55, right? 1,000-foot markers. We're looking for 75 to 80.
07, 4 gear down.
There's 70.
07, runway 31, clear for
There's 75. Let's rotate. Positive rate, gear is coming up. Engine instruments are in the green. We are climbing, looking good. All right, we are in cruise. Everything is looking good. What do you think about the airplane?
Oh, I think I like it. It's got good seating in the back. I think it's going to do the cruise speed, the gas usage. I think it'll be good. A few things that we need to learn, like lean a peak a little bit better, and the instruments. And with a lot of practice,
7980 Whiskey
I'm going to get in the front a lot better. I actually got out of it a lot better.
Did you?
Airport,
Yeah, so it's just practice. And then, you know, if Jerry is sitting in the back, we just need to shut him off, you know. Oh, now he's quiet.
I know.
Now he won't say.
You know he's back there fighting it too, every second.
I know, he wants to say something.
He is back there fighting it.
Oh, shit. You guys reading my mind, shit.
Golly.
Fighting it.
Man, we can hear it up here without a headset on.
Absolutely.
I'm reading the POAs trying to distract myself, not to do anything else.
It's so beautiful though, you guys.
Yeah.
It really is.
We saw a sunrise and we may see a sunset.
Yep,
well,
we are right now.
And this time, if I remember to take my sunglasses off, it'll be lighter.
It'll be nice.
How is thunder so quiet? Do we actually hit anything?
That's a good question.
We're almost close to Dallas area, Fort Worth area. It should be crazy busy right now.
Air 1861 Hotel, contact regional approach, bound 118.1.
Perfect timing.
118.1 for 61 Hotel. We were just wondering if you guys were still there. We hadn't heard from you in a while, so good to hear you.
I know, man. It's nice.
Quiet night. Have a good night, guys.
It won't be quiet on the next frequency. I will promise.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Thanks. We're actually going to go around it just because it's safer.
Yeah, it's way much safer, especially it's really dark out there.
Yeah, it's super dark right there. So I want to stay close to where we would be able to get on that road. That's all we got is that road. So we're going to have an airport here, and then we're going to get close to Waco and McGregor. And then we can shoot down 35 into Georgetown. We'll miss the MOA and we'll be safer. And we didn't even have to ask. Do you want to ask him anyway?
I may just tell him. We go approach Saratoga 1861 Hotel.
Saratoga?
Just want to let you know that we're going to deviate to the left a little bit, so stay closer to the highway.
I want to practice my Brooklyn accent, because it's like when Trump says China, Saratoga, China. How does that even happen? Are you listening to me?
No.
That's why it's super dark today, because there is no moon.
Really?
Yeah, the moon is still below the horizon. It's up. It's
I'm really learning something here.
I had
when the moon is not out,
it must be below the horizon. I thought it just didn't come out every once in a while. I didn't know it was behind the horizon. This is really
educational.
No, this is crazy. I don't even know what we would do without this flight.
Can we get college credit for this?
Oh, poor Jerry.
I mean, in case you're wondering where is the moon, I'm just telling you guys, it's still below the horizon. That's why you cannot find it.
It went over to its aunt's house. It's having a nice cobbler and a glass of milk. In case you're wondering where the...
Saratoga 61 Hotel, number 2, runway 36, clear land.
Number 2 behind the Cherokee 3661 Hotel.
I still see the plane on the runway.
Yep.
500.
He needs to clear. He's not clear by the time we cross the fence. We will initiate a go-around. Hey, runway is clear. No traffic left. No traffic right. We have landing clearance, and we are on the glide slope. There's your third notch. Yep. Made the runway. There's your threshold. That's going to be high. Okay, there we go. Good job. All right.
Saratoga 61 Hotel, getting fuel tonight.
Negative. We are going to the hangar, going to bed.
Turn right at Delta and taxi via Alpha Charlie Hotel, monitor ground.
Right at Delta Alpha Charlie Hotel, monitor ground to the North Tees. Have a good evening.
You too.
Great flight, gentlemen.